Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV. We can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Alpinestars Monofuse Gore Tex boots available at RevZilla.com. The Monofuse are a brand new entrant into the Alpinestars touring line. I'm going to call it a touring boot. I think it's a commuter boot. If we look at it, it's going to be mid to three-quarter height, but it is Gore Tex, waterproof, breathable, guaranteed for life. I will also call out that around the $300 mark, it's going to have a really nice contemporary style to it. Remember, Alpinestars still makes the web Gore Tex boot, which is a little bit more traditional in its style, in its line. The Monofuse gives you a little more comfort for walking, and it also encapsulates a newer school type of contemporary style. If we look at it, it has your double action ratchet here on the back, which has a nice release. Again, this raised area, a bit more futuristic from Alpinestars. It's definitely a cool option as you sit here atop the boots that are going to be functional and protective in a really 3 to 4 season fashion before you get into that full-on tech touring Gore Tex boot, which is going to be much more of an investment. Now, quick note on fitment. The Monofuse is going to come in Euro sizes. No surprises here. They don't typically have an issue with the American market. Keep that in mind. And again, when we think about the comfort factor here on the fit, it's going to be plenty wide enough for the normal American foot. And as I said, it's about a 6 out of a 10 on the stiff scale, where your web Gore Tex is going to be much stiffer. It's a little bit beefier in the sole. This guy's going to give you a little bit more room to walk around off the bike. It is a full shank, but it's a poly shank versus a steel shank. Keep that in mind. Now, we do ship for free over $39. If you're concerned about that fitment, no worries there. And as always, click right here. Leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the Monofuse by subscribing to RevZilla TV on our YouTube channel. Now, if we dive into the boot itself, full grain upper, you see this come into play with Gore Tex. They only use full grain, no microfiber there. You have the full Gore Tex inner booty lining that you only know is there because your foot's going to be completely dry, but it's going to stay cool and comfortable because it allows that perspiration to wick away through that Gore Tex liner and evaporate out through the outer shell. Now, if you look at it, elasticated bellows up the instep, up the front of the foot, and then you're going to see at the top here, you have this embossed A-Stars logo with this pull that goes all the way across. Again, that's a Velcro area. That's the open enclosure right there. And you see bellows that go all the way to the top. Now, this is a CE rated boot, which I really dig. I think they've done a nice job pulling it all together. You do have a great deal of protection in the toe box as well as the ankle as well. They beefed it up solidly, and you're going to have lateral and medial protection. On the medial side, you're going to have a small disc inside that's just going to give you that ankle cup protection. On the lateral side, now we get into our buckle. And again, I'm not sure if this is where Monofuse took its name or if they just kind of came up with this name for this boot, but what you see is a raised area for this dual action ratchet style buckle. And what you're going to notice here is there's a cutaway. This is your buckle release. And you'll notice that the way that it's designed, if you were to low side and go down on this buckle, it won't spring open because this pull completely extends out and it's actually guarding the release. So again, very thoughtful in its design from Alpinestars. Very cool tech feature. There are a lot of guys out there that like the ratchet style, quick release of a boot. Again, takes a play out of more of the adventure or off-road style playbook. And you see there's actually a brushed element to this TPU, which kind of pulls it all together. Moving to the back of the boot, you're going to see a pop of reflectivity, some light perforation towards the top. Remember, it is Gore Tex line, so you're not going to have direct ventilation or direct airflow. And then you do have that Monofuse piece, which is that ratcheted pull that goes all the way around the back. Now, if I open it up one more time, and I'm going to completely undo my Monofuse here, so I'm going to pop this down, pull this out. Now I have the ability to get completely into the boot from the inside here. And again, in most cases, you're not going to really have to undo it this much to get in and out of the boot. But I just want to give you a shot of how high the Gore Tex liner comes up. So notice that gaiter coming all the way up to right about there above the ankle. That's going to be your waterproof barrier. You can see it's your traditional Gore Tex wicking liner tied in with that waterproof breathability. And then above that, you're going to have this micro mesh area, which is padded, and that's going to, again, further wick sweat away from your leg and gives you a nice comfortable area too, depending on the height of your sock. If this was the interface with your direct skin or with your leg itself, it's not going to chafe too badly. And we've seen Alpinestars do a nice job on the comfort side of things as well. Now remember, the Monofuse is brand new. Its lateral step, I would say its sister product, is going to be something like the web Gore Tex, and from there you're going up into that 4-season realm with a tech touring Gore Tex boot from Alpinestars. Again, that's going to be a much beefier, much higher boot. The next step in your journey is to click right here, read other rider reviews of the Monofuse at RevZilla.com. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, we're going to ship for free over $39. And if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, our YouTube channel. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.